While Z1 Pro Fencing showcases the world's best, there are other initiatives. This year, the event gave young fencers from around Asia an opportunity to interact and fence with their superstars.
Today I'm at Brice Guya's workshop. He's teaching us how to do different techniques to attack. I've attended this workshop last year, but I'm inspired to see my role model again.
I think it definitely helped me a lot because it exposes us to the more like the other styles in the world, not just Asia or Southeast Asia. And the European styles, I had a workshop with Choi just now earlier, and I can say it's really totally different from this.
What I'm doing today will help me in the future to do some competitions or something. I just want to continue and do my best.
I think there is a great potential here, but they will have to improve themselves during the time and during the years to go one day in the Olympics, and why not get a medal in, I don't know, 2020. I hope. My best wishes for Singapore.
Because I want to teach because I'm small guys, so it's possible to understand their mind and how to win to like a large fencer as a long fencer. So speed, technique, and yeah.
250 young fencers from Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia and Japan also battled it out in the Z1 Pro Fencing's Youth International Competition.
Just like last year, many people walk out from this competition, the children, and says, you know, Mom, I want to be an Olympian too, because it's cool, and you know, they actually look like regular people too. So I think putting the seed that they can become an Olympian is, you're not a superhuman, but anyone can do it when they're young. I think that's really important.
This year, the Singapore spectators were in for a treat with a never-before-seen team format that saw the 4 European fencers take on the fencers from the rest of the world.
Well, yeah, it's an interesting thing to be in a team with a French guy, Italian, German, because we never really do that. We only compete as countries, so it'd be interesting cheering for them. I think we'll do it. I think our team's stronger, but keep that quiet.
Although fencing is traditionally a more European sport, Asian standards have improved greatly in recent times. We now have a distinctive style of our own. I think it will be competitive.
It's 2 great teams, but I think we will win. We will win. But I hope so. And, but it will be a tough round, yeah, for sure.
I want to try to good relationship with teammates and try to beat Europe.
Brice Guya, Peter Yopik, Andrea Baldini and Richard Cruz made up the European team. The world team comprised of Yuki Ota, Lei Sheng, Byung-Chul Choi and Gerrit Meinhardt.
They are going to fence 4 against 4. It's a relay to 80 points, so each match is to 5 points. The next one takes over to 10, 15, 20. After 16 matches we will be at 80, and I'm very curious to see who's going to be the winner there.
Let's join 2000 Olympic silver medalist Ralph Bisdorf for some highlights.
So the first match opposes Choi and Cruz. It's a very interesting format because normally those guys, they would not compete in one team together against each other. So the real world first. And Europe taking the lead with a parry riposte of Richard Cruz, 1-0. Hitting on the shoulder. And there's a beat attack of Byung-Chul Choi, 1-1. The attack of Byung-Chul Choi, now 2-3, Europe still leading. And he's blocking the blade of Richard Cruz, 3-3. And another hit right after that, over the head, hitting underneath Richard's arm, 4-3. And Now straight away to the second match. Yuki Ota with a parry repost against Brice Gouillard. The world is now leading 13-9. And Yuki Ota very aggressive in that match. Another hit, 14-9. And the next match opposed Garrick Meinhardt and Peter Joppich. The world is now leading 20-12. Now Brice Gouillard against Lei Sheng. With a parry repost, Lei wins that match. And the world is now leading 25-16 against Europe. Now Peter Joppich against Bung-Chul Choi. Peter Joppich from Germany, Bung-Chul Choi from South Korea. And the world is still leading 30-23. Peter Joppich with an attack, closing the gap. 6 hits gap. And another attack of Peter Joppich. The difference between the two teams, 5 hits, the world is still leading. And another attack of Bung-Chul Choi, 34-28. And with another attack, he opens the gap again to 7 hits, 35-28. Now Yuki Ota for the world, Andrea Baldini for Europe. And Yuki is leading in that match already 3-0. Yuki really wants to win that match. And here another hit in infight, winning that match 6-0, and the world is now leading 40-28. The gap is 12 hits. Now Bung-Chul Choi for the world and Brice Gouillard for Europe. Can Brice close the gap for Europe? And the attack of Brice Gouillard. Score 29-40. And in the infight, Choi scores. The score is now 42-31. And right on the alley of the referee, Bung-Chul Choi with a fast attack and scores. And another attack by Bung-Chul Choi, but this one doesn't hit. Brice Gouillard with a counter attack and scores. Now Garrick Meinhardt against Andrea Baldini. And Andrea with an attack, closing the gap to 9 hits, but the world is still leading. Garrick is handicapped by a slight injury, but he doesn't want to let his teammates down and giving his best. And let's see how that works against Andrea Baldini. Peter and Brice encouraging Andrea. And the gap is down to 6. And another attack of Andrea Baldini, 45-40. And a parry repost. Another point for Europe. 41-45. And bit by bit, Europe closes the gap.
We'll have more highlights from Europe versus the rest of the world after the break. Let's join Ralph Bistorff once again as the action heats up in Europe versus the rest of the world.
And next, Yuki Ota from Japan against Peter Joppich from Germany. And then hit by Peter Joppich with an attack. This is the fascination of a team event. When one team member is struggling, like Eric Meinhardt did before, the other teammate makes up for it, and Yuki Ota is opening the gap again. The world is now leading 55-47. So after the gap was only one hit before, Yuki managed to win his match 9-2 and open the gap again. In this match we see Brice Gouillard from France for Europe and Garrick Meinhardt from the United States for Team World. And the score is 61-54. So the parry repose of Garrick Meinhardt doesn't hit. The continuation of Brice does. 55-61. And the same thing here. Another score for Brice. And with another attack. He scores, and we are now at 61-57. So, point for Garrick Meinhardt. The attack of Brice Gouillard misses, the counter-attack hits. And a point for the world. And another hit for Garrick Meinhardt, 64-59. And Garrick tries to hit with an attack, but the attack misses. The counter-attack of Brice Gouillard hits, 64-60. And the next match, Yuki Ota from Japan for Team World against Richard Cruz from Great Britain for Team Europe. And a nice hit. You see over his own head, scoring. And point for Yuki Ota in the world. And another continuation after the attack. 66-63. Richard closes the gap again to 2 hits with a beautiful attack. And Yuki Ota with another attack. So the second last match will oppose Bungchul Choi from South Korea and Andrea Baldini. The attack misses, Andrea Baldini scores, and we are 67-67. First time after a very long time that Europe is back in the lead now with 68-67. Bungchul Choi with a fast attack, but Andrea Baldini ducks, so Bungchul Choi's attack misses, and Andrea Baldini scores. And now an attack of Andrea Baldini. A very long of attack. He scores 70-68. And a beat attack of Andrea Baldini, 71-68. And the attack misses, the counter-attack hits. Bungchul Choi's teammates excited. And Bung Chul Choi with another attack. We are at 71-70. Both fencers very aggressive. Yuki Ota cheering up Bung Chul Choi. And Bung Chul Choi tries with another attack. Then a parry riposte of Andrea Baldini. He's complaining that they hit each other's body. But after an excuse, things are all right. And the match goes on. And Bung Chul Choi with another hit. So each team scores 1-1-1. And we are at 72-71. Bung Chul Choi tries another attack, but Andrea Baldini with another parry riposte. 73-71. And this time the attack scores 73-72. It's getting closer and closer. Here Bung Chul Choi a bit unlucky. He parried the attack, but the riposte didn't hit. Andrea Baldini continues 74-72. And here we are at the last match. Reigning world champion in team, Lei Sheng from China representing the world. And on the other side, 5 times world champion Peter Joppich from Germany. And Lei Sheng with the first hit, 74-73. The first to 80 is going to win that match. The attack misses, and Peter Joppich scores 75-73. And another attack, 76-73 for Europe. And Peter Joppich tries the same attack again, but this time Lei Sheng with a parry riposte, 76-74. The attack of Peter Joppich, parry riposte of Lei Sheng, off target, no score. And another attack. Peter Joppich scores, and Europe now 77-74. But the attack of Lei Sheng, Peter Joppich is calling for a replay. So in the replay, beat attack of Lei Sheng, the call remains. And Peter Joppich again and again with his attack, pulling the hand back, running to break the distance because he has a shorter reach. 78-75. And this time the attack of Lei Sheng. And you hear the spectators, they are cheering for the world. 78-76. And another hit of Lei Sheng, 78-77. And the team is cheering in Chinese. And beat attack of Lei Sheng. We are at 78-78. Each team needs 2 more hits to win that match. Incredible, after this long match, it comes down to the last 2 hits. And Peter Joppich with an attack. The attack is parried, but the riposte misses, and the continuation of Peter Joppich hits. 79-78. Europe needs 1 more hit to win Europe versus the world. And another attack, but the attack misses. We are at 79-79. Incredible.
It's all the way to the end now. Is it the team from Europe or is it the team from the world?
One final hit. And Peter again with the attack. Lei Sheng parries, but the repost misses. And Peter Jopik scores. Europe wins 80-79 against the world. And the teammates come to celebrate together. Richard Cruz from UK, Andrea Bardini from Italy, Brice Gouillard from France, and Peter Jopik from Germany wins Europe versus the world for Europe 80-79.
Until the beginning, we knew it will be a really long match, like a marathon. So we were not afraid, and we tried to make them think they will win easily and with confidence. And we knew that at the end we will be stronger. So nice tactical, because it works.
A bit disappointed. But all of us fought hard, and I mean, great opponents. The world will get revenge next year.
Once again, a fantastic show. You know, that finals, Europe versus the world. You couldn't ask for a more exciting bout, 79 against 80. Wow, I was thrilled. I think the audience loved it. I'm again pinching myself. Can't believe it's happening again for a second time.
The youth competition was a great success with more than 250 young fencers here in Singapore. The duel at the marina, I think the level of the fencing was even better than last year. The workshops were great. We inspired a lot of young kids. We achieved all our goals, so you see a happy man.